Wealth Dynamics Accumulators. Welcome if you've just found out you're an accumulator and now you're thinking, what does that mean? Accumulators are so interesting. My wife, Renata, is an accumulator. And me being head in the clouds, always running after different things, all she sees is risk and all she sees is carelessness because I'm always out there just throwing up all this chaos as a creator. Whereas an accumulator will actually accumulate. Look at the things in your life that you collect. Look at the things that you actually hold on to. You don't like just wasting things away, and you certainly don't like having disorder in a way that's actually going to make you lose all the things that you've got. So you're going to be more careful. Warren Buffett is a great example of an accumulator, someone who's very, very careful about the way that he's accumulating his wealth. And no matter who comes his way and says, you should get speculating in the markets or you should go off and do deals, he doesn't do it. He says, nope, that's not who I am. He's comfortable in his own skin. He doesn't have to go out and show how wealthy he is or how successful he is, because at the end of the day, what he knows is that what he holds on to is as important as what he lets go of. An accumulator, if you find out that's what you are, the first thing that all accumulators should have is someone who's a strong mechanic. And the reason for that is a mechanic still speaks your language. You don't have to go out there networking and meeting all the people that you don't feel comfortable meeting. Mechanics don't like that either. But mechanics give you a structure which allows you then to move forward. Warren Buffett, great example of that. As an accumulator, he will make sure he has a strong mechanic who's able to actually provide the systems that he's actually going to be analyzing through. And then you'll find that the second person that you should have after a mechanic is someone called a supporter. Because a supporter is the one who'll go out and meet everyone. And believe me, supporters need you because they do not have the organization that you have. They certainly don't have the grounded thinking and analysis that you have. Where you look at things and you think there's so much hot air or there's so much where there's hype. This is exactly what a supporter needs so that they can ground whatever different products or services they happen to be marketing or they happen to be communicating with their team. It means you also don't have to go out there and do all the networking. You just go to where you want to go to. With Warren Buffett, he doesn't go anywhere. Everyone comes to him and they are listening to every word he says because he is being comfortable with who he is. With myself and Renata, we've made sure from day one that I'm aware of what it takes to have security. Because that's what happens at this side of the square, is about how you take whatever capital you have and secure it. And while at the same time she's doing that, what it takes to have the freedom that someone who's a creator or star might be looking for. The way you communicate with others will have everything to do with you understanding their flow, which will then allow you to get into your flow. If you are there thinking, but I'm just getting started, I just got to go out and make some money, or just got to get going in the right way, believe me, the people already who are making the money and losing it way too quick need you to help them. So your question should be all about, right, who could I go to that would enable me to be able to give my value to them, to be able to direct their river even more effectively? And as a result, some of that will come back to me.